guys, it's Asha. So today I have a ginormous March book haul for you guys. This is really weird. I'm filming on my phone because I can't find my memory card to put in my camera. Really annoying. But yeah, so I have a huge book haul. These are books that I've picked up since you last saw me, which I think was like October or something. So I separated it out by where I bought the books. I just figured that'd be the easiest. I don't know. So we'll just start. So first off, I'm going to do the stack of books that I picked up at the thrift store because it's one of my favorite places to go. So yeah, all right, let's get started. So first book I have here is A Spool of Blue Thread by Anne Tyler. I was super excited to find this book because I love looking at the long list and short list for various prizes. So this one was the Man Booker long list. I think it was also shortlisted 2 years ago, and I found the gorgeous hardcover. So I'm super excited to read this, and I think this is just like a family drama. So I got that one. I found I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Super excited to find this because everybody and their mom loves this book, so I'm really excited to see what this is about. I found Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I have no idea what this, I think this is a more friendship book, I don't know. It's a YA contemporary, which I don't really read a lot of, but I saw it there and it was like $1.50 or something, so I just went ahead and got it. The cover's super cute, so I went ahead and picked that one up. I found Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I've been dying to read this book too, and I always look for it and I can never find it, but I finally found it at the thrift store, and this is a classic, I think like thriller suspense book. Super excited. This book is huge though, and the font is tiny. So, but people love this book. I'm very excited. I need to get on it. Maybe I'll save it for January. I mean, not January. What? Maybe I'll save it for October. Next book I have is The Fireman by Joe Hill. I was so excited to find this because I found this the same month that it was released, because this is a new release last year. I think in October it came out, something like that. But I found it the same month, so I guess that person didn't like it. But anyways, so Joe Hill is the son of Stephen King, and this is his newest release, like I said. I know it's about people who spontaneously combust, and the fireman supposedly has the cure for this, and I think there's a woman who's pregnant, and she's trying to go find this man, but it's huge, and it's like a really tiny edition. I don't know if you can see the difference. See how tiny it is? And it's huge. I've heard okay, like people didn't seem to love it, but again, I found it for like $1 or something, so I had to get it. Okay. And then I found The Circle by Dave Eggers. I was really excited to find this, and I started reading it. I got about 200 pages in, but I put it down because nothing was there. Like, it was interesting, but nothing was really happening. And then I saw the trailer for it when I was going to see Logan, which was so good. So they played the trailer for this, and the first 200 pages was like the first minute of the trailer, which means everything else is going to happen in the rest of the book, but I wasn't feeling it anymore. So I decided to just put it down. Maybe I'll pick it up again later, but I'm definitely going to watch the movie. The movie looks really good, so I got that. Then the last book I found at the thrift store was one I found like a couple days ago, and that's The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo by Amy Schumer. Super excited to find this because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to read it. It's kind of a beat up copy. Like, whoever had this, I don't know, it got wet and stuff, but whatever. It was $1.50, so I decided to just pick it up. So yeah, I'm really excited. I am a fan of hers. I saw her show live, and she's really funny, but sometimes she's a little repetitive, but we'll see about this. I heard this is really good, so we'll see. All right, the next stack of books, we will do my small little book outlet order. I ordered from them a while ago because I got a coupon from them randomly when I ordered a book off Amazon. It came in the book, so I was like, all right. So I went ahead and picked up some books because there was one book on Book Outlet that they had for super cheap that I really wanted, and that was this one here. This is Into the Forest, the second book in the Familiar series by Mark Z. Danielowski. I read the first book last year, and I'll leave my review. I love that book. It was so good. It's so weird. If you don't know anything, this book is ginormous. Mark Z. Danielowski, he has sort of like a weird writing style, but it has like pictures and let me see if I can find. It's written like strange. I don't know how to explain it. Different fonts, and it has different lots of different perspectives. Like here's another one. Following different people all around the world, and the first book is mainly about a little girl named Xanther who finds this kitten, and it's really creepy. It was really good. So I'm super excited to continue with this book. I'm gonna have to do it when I have like 3 or 4 days off work in a row, so I can just like really soak this in, because that's the best way to do it. I read the first book, it was just as big in like 3 days. It's just so addictive, and it actually doesn't take as long because not every page, some pages have like one word on them, like see, but it's so good. You guys go read the first one. Go check out my review. So I got that. And then to get, it was like $5 off $25 or something. Yeah, I remember to look at the camera. I also went ahead and got The Gigantic Beard That Was Evil by Stephen Collins. I've heard a ton of people talked about this. I already read it and I liked it. It wasn't as good as I thought, but it's a graphic novel. It was good. But yes, I got that one. I also picked up Radiance by Catherine M. Valente. I love this cover. They were having a deal on their sci-fi at the time. All their sci-fi, or like a selection of sci-fi, was like $2. So I got this one because, listen to this. Radiance is a deco-punk pulp sci-fi alternate history space opera mystery. Science fiction alt history space opera mystery set in a Hollywood and solar system very different from our own. It sounds so good. I like all the little things that I like, so I'm really, really excited to read this one. And then the last book I got in that book outlet order was Thanks for the Trouble by Tommy Wallach. I love that cover. It's gorgeous. So I saw on Books and Lala channel, she really enjoyed this book, and I'm really excited to read it. I just know it's a YA contemporary. All right, moving on. So I found this huge, really cool bookstore, but it's like 40 minutes away from me. So I have to go there, you know, I can't go there all the time, but they have some really good books, super cheap. I found The Girls there by Emma Cline. This is what I'm currently reading. I just started. I really like it so far. Everyone knows what this book is about. It was huge last summer, so I got that. And then from there, I also found this book here, which is really cool because it's a book of the month pick, and it was only $2.55, and it's a collection of short stories. It's called Whatever Happened to Interracial Love by Kathleen Collins. Now, Kathleen Collins is an African-American author who died, but she also was a filmmaker, a writer, an artist, and these are all about race, gender, family, and sexuality. So I think it just covers a ton of topics, and I'm really excited to read this, and I think it's a really cool edition. So I'm very happy because I've been wanting to read more short stories and things like that. So I got that one. Okay, the next book I bought from Book Depository, and it's this beautiful edition. I had to get the British cover. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. So this is 5s and 25s by Michael Petre. I think that's how you say it. This is a modern war novel about the Iraqi war, and it follows 2 soldiers, I think. And again, I just love this cover. And the author was a Marine in the Iraqi war, so has his own voice, perspective. Very excited about this. And from Amazon, I found Sleeping Giants by Sylvia Nouvelle. I found this used, so I was super excited, and Prime. This is a sci-fi novel. I saw this book a while ago at Barnes & Noble. It just caught my eye because the cover is like so cool. And I've seen a couple people talking about it now on BookTube, but this is a book about a girl who like falls into a hole, and then turns out she's sitting in the hand of like this gigantic robot hand or metal hand, and then it fast forwards, and I think now she's a famous scientist and she's trying to figure out exactly what happened. And I think it's takes place kind of like interview style, and the actual book is so cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but look at that. Isn't that awesome? So yes, this is actually a series, and the second book is out, so hopefully I can get to this one soon. Got this that I'm really excited about. This is Paper Girls Volume 1. This is a comic series. Look at how awesome. The artwork is beautiful. Oh my god, like I love it. Let me see, like look at that. It's amazing. So I have no idea what this is about, but I saw Jen from Jen Bookish Reads, something like that. She mentioned it, and I decided to get it. It was really cheap on Amazon because I was deciding between this and Saga, but I decided to go with this because not that many people I've heard talk about it. Oh, Toby's being so cute. So yeah, all she said was it has like Stranger Things vibes going with it, which I loved Stranger Things, so I'm really excited about this. And I love this cover, and I love the artwork. I haven't read it yet. I would definitely probably read this after I finish The Girls. Next, I found My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante a while ago at this used bookstore back home. And this is book 1 of the Neapolitan novels. Now this book, at the time, first of all, I love how these are set up. Look at this, so cool. At the time, I was seeing this book everywhere. Like, everyone was talking about it. Not on BookTube, actually. I think I saw one person on BookTube talk, 2 people on BookTube talk about it. Then I saw it everywhere. And then, if you remember the clip, if you watch Gilmore Girls, there was a clip with Rory Gilmore and Michelle Obama, and she talked about this series. And then this is the series that Michelle Obama like took with her on her trip, because Rory was like giving her book recommendations. I'll link the clip down below. But anyways, so I was seeing everyone talk about this. I was like, what is this? So I found it at the used bookstore. It's translated from Italian, and I think it's a 4-book series following 2 girls and their friendship and their life. So I'm really excited. I love the cover, and I'm almost done, guys. Alright, so the next stack of books are ones that I found at some library book sales recently. First one I found was Rules of Civility by Amor Towles. This is actually a ARC, but I got it anyway because I really love this cover. And I've seen a ton of people talk about this book, again, not necessarily on BookTube, but people just seem to always recommend this book, and I just see it everywhere, so I decided to get it. I found Brain on Fire, My Month of Madness by Suzanne and Colin. This is like a pretty famous nonfiction, I think, about her time in a mental institution. Really excited about this one. I could not believe I found this next book, The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. This is a thriller that I saw Lala from Books and Lala talk about. She loved it. So I'm super excited to read this because I've been wanting it, and I found it hardcover for $1. And then the last book I found at the book sale, which I was super happy too, for 50 cents, was Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. Now I've already read this book a while ago and I loved it, but I never owned the copy. So I'm so happy I found this edition. If you haven't read this book, you should read it. It's so good. It's different from the movie, but the movie was just as amazing. So I'm super happy, and I really want to reread this soon too. I loved it. Got that one. The next stack of books are books that I was sent for review. First one is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I've already read this, and I will link my review to it down below. But yeah, I read everything by her. Loved it. I also love this too. So check out my review if you want to know more. It was good. It's a YA contemporary. I got The Roanoke Girls by Amy Engel. I will be reading this soon. This comes out in May. This is a thriller. It's supposed to be like really disturbing. I'm so excited. I think it's about a girl who goes back to her hometown in like Kansas, and she gets reconnected with her past, and things supposed to go down. It's supposed to be really, really like, oof. I'm so excited. And the last book I got sent for review was Human Acts by Han Kang. I haven't read this yet. I keep meaning to. The cover's gorgeous. She wrote The Vegetarian, which I really enjoyed. This one's supposed to be really dark, and it's following a civil unrest in South Korea. So super excited. It's translated from Korean as well. Really excited to read this, and it's really short. I don't know why I haven't gotten to it yet. Not good. Alright, the last book I have to show you guys, I joined Book of the Month, which I'm super excited. So the first book I got from them for the month of March was Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. And I've already read this, and I'll talk about it in my wrap-up, but I really liked it. This follows 2 people in an unnamed country. They fall in love, but their city is starting to basically have like a civil war, and they become refugees, and they have to try to escape. It's so good. There's like so many things going on in this tiny little book. It makes you feel so many things. So many things. I really loved it, and I love the cover, and I really like the Book of the Month. Like, I thought I wouldn't like how the Book of the Month puts the Book of the Month everywhere on the book, but I actually do like it. I think it'd be like, you can have a cute little collection because they have it here, they have it there, they have it there, and then they have it on the actual book. So I thought I wouldn't like that, but it's kind of cute. So hopefully I can start a Book of the Month collection, so I'm really happy about that. Okay guys, those are all of the books. I know it was a ton, but I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul. Sorry about the weird angle or lighting. If anything was off, I will hopefully fix it. I don't know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you read any of these books or you want to read any of these books, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!